The Three Generates NFL Week 4 pick bonus episode of the Bottom Line Bombs brought to you by Underdog. Use promo code BOMBS. Get $50 off $5. Without further ado, get ready for the Three Generates. Yes. Beautiful pending theme song coming. That's just a sustainer. The old Siskel and Ebert, because we are Chicago, because we are Three Generates. Hannibal Buress, Kevin Bozeman. I'm CJ Sullivan. Three friends, comics, gamblers together. We make up the Three Generates, fellas. How we doing?
You know.
Yeah. What's up, Bose?
I just kind of wish things went a little different for us last week.
Right. Well, last week we like, if you don't know what this show is the Three Generates. We entered the Circa Millions contest. We're going to make $2 million ultimately. It's an NFL season long where we pick 5 games against the spread, which is very difficult to do. But the three of us together, you would think we just have our one or top 2 plays, should be able to do it. No problem. We have been a work in progress. We're getting there. We didn't take a step up last week. We had almost did here, but we did not. Real quickly, you know what? And that is Kevin Bozeman. That is Hannibal Buress. Let's take a look real quick before we get into NFL Week 4. Now, we started out the gates 0-5, Week 1. Not good, obviously. But we always want to lose that first hand of blackjack, get that out of the way. We got up to 2-3. So then we thought we were going to move up. Then we also went 2-3. Here we go. Let's take a look real quick. Here we are. Let me put it to the side. Last week we went 2-3 again. Year to date 4-11. I went 1-0. Hannibal went 0-2. Bozeman went 1-1. Year to date 2-3, 1-4, 1-4. Nothing to brag about for any one of us. Pretty pathetic numbers all across the board.
Not good at all, brother.
and these numbers get us right now in the Circa Million standings. Tied for 5,009th right now. Right next to ballers, idiots, poochies, and wieners. There's a bunch of us that jumped up at 4-11, 5,000. So we have quite a few teams to leap over.
Hey, real quick, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you good. Yeah. The good news is
that's a great comeback. We're about to be the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah. Historic.
We about to be the Cleveland Guardians of Circa sports gambling. Let's just string together a couple of 5-0s.
Absolutely.
Going.
Absolutely.
There was a Guardians fan that was distraught after my show. I was hanging at the bar below Comedy Addict in Bloomington, and there was this guy there that was at the show, and he was like, Hannibal, you know, I'm from Detroit, and you know, it's that they're having the worst collapse against the Guardians, man, and and I didn't realize the Guardian, it was a series right now. They're playing now. This was on Tuesday night. I said, well, just bet the Guardians. He's like, I can't bet the Guardians. I'm a Tigers fan. I said, well, if you just bet the Guardians, man.
Yeah.
Like, just bet, throw 20 on there. And then if you lose, then you know, that means your team won.
It's an emotional hedge.
Yeah, which is what I did with the Bears last week.
And that's how he swings it around. Hannibal does have to answer as going 0-2. Came out with the Cowboys last week. Now, in your defense, CeeDee Lamb getting hurt did not help any. But either way, the Bears looked amazing, and maybe they just needed the Cowboys. They needed the Cowboys and your motivation, knowing that Chicago's son, Hannibal Buress, went against them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my thinking with that. Now one could argue, why did you just also put them in it? But I feel like sometimes when you have to kind of
that's balance. That's
balance. I was willing to risk that.
I'd like to say the next time you want to do an emotional hedge for yourself, leave us out of it. Leave the go to your personal book, make your bet. Put it on the Cowboys. Whatever, and do your the picks you want to win in the group picks. The three generates say.
Okay, all right.
Yep. No need to add us to your nefarious emotional tug and pulls.
You also, let's see. You also had the Packers who lost outright to the Browns. That was an ugly game. You can't do it. Look, at least I talked you out of the Falcons who lost 30-0 to Carolina. But
does that mean you get the gavel?
Oh, do I get the gavel? The gavel is right. The gavel is right here. Not only did I go 1-0, but I did talk us out of a play. Didn't matter anyway. But yeah, no, I got the gavel just in case. If you don't know, we don't even know the gavel is used to either veto plays or switch over. And each week, one of us gets it depending on what we did last week. It's getting tougher and tougher to decipher that up because we have all been pretty horrible. But we did get a victory with Washington, my pick. Seattle by Bozeman. That was a great pick. Couple rocking chairs. But we lost Baltimore on Monday night. All of a sudden, Detroit was Detroit.
I'm going to give a shout out to the Detroit Lions. Yeah. That game, they manhandled. And I was talking about this, I thought for sure after watching the first half, I was like, Detroit just played the best half of football they could play.
Yep.
And it's tied up at 14. They had a 9-minute drive. They had a goal line stop. They had another drive. And I was just like, it's tied at 14. The Ravens get the ball. And then Ravens scored. I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
And then Detroit just went, nah, dog. We on some different shit.
Yeah. They said we got another half of football, actually.
Yeah. They legit smacked them up. I think you're not going to want to hear this, but CJ, because I know you're an Eagles fan, but I'm telling you, a healthy Detroit Lions team is probably the cream of the NFC.
They look pretty damn good, that's for sure. And I knew we were cooked when all 35 ESPN personalities picked the Ravens. Apparently, there was a graphic. I don't know how many shows they got, but every single one of them picked the Ravens. And then there was something about a moon that the Lions never lose on a lunar eclipse or some kind of shit. I don't know. But we were cooked from the jump on that game.
Yeah. Yeah, there was no recovery at all.
All right. But now
kick that dirt off your shoulder. Let's
absolutely.
go.
And I said it also in the chat. The good news is they pay out in quarterlies as well. So this is the last week of the first quarter. So let's get some momentum going in this one. Then we vault into October. That's our season. Hockey season starts. We got Hockey Hannibal. He'll be excited for that. So let's get momentum going for this week 4. And then we'll crush the second quarter, and then we'll chase whoever that guy was in the lead who's at 14-1.
I believe the Gavel leads us off. Dude, 14-1.
I know. That's what's gross is he still has to go 5-0 this week just to get a quarterly prize for crying out. Imagine going 17-3 and getting nothing. That's a possibility.
Good Lord,
it's insane.
Okay.
All right, so I'll start us off with the Gavel.
Can he give us his picks after, after the contest deadline, just for gambling purposes?
Just right. Cash, right?
You know what? That's a good point because everything is on Circa's website and Circa Sports website. They give out now. I think they give out the consensus picks and all that, but not the individual picks. But you're right. Yeah. He should start a service. I would.
But no, we got our own.
And by the way, there are jumbo checks for the quarter, so we will get in Vegas holding the 3 generate check for quarter 2 for all this stuff. So
go.
That is something to get motivated for. So all right, let's start off week 4. I'll do a game that is a gross game. See, I think we've been picking too many good teams. You got to kind of zig and zag a little bit there. I know neither one of you guys will probably have this anyway. We just mentioned Atlanta lost 30-0 to Carolina. That's embarrassing. That there's nothing more embarrassing than losing 30-0 to Carolina. Now they got Washington at home. They're underdogs. Washington's -1. Atlanta's +1. They're panicking. Atlanta. They fired Ike Hilliard, their wide receiver coach. I don't know what that's going to do. They're just like, well, I don't know. Rents due every day in the NFL. That was like the quote. Rents due every day in the NFL. Okay, what's that mean? What did the wide receiver coach have to do with Michael Penix throwing the ball out of bounds? But I do like a team coming off an embarrassment like that, and there's nothing more than getting embarrassing than 30-0 to lose Carolina. Marcus Mariota will be quarterbacking again. Now, he did look good last week against the Raiders as his revenge game, but this is an opposite revenge game because he also quarterbacked for Atlanta, and he walked out on their ass week 14 last time they played, and he just left town. Like, he went to go get his knee wrapped, and he's like, you know what? I'm out. Got a plane ticket, and they're like, we can't find him. He just went AWOL. It was on Netflix. It was a whole show. They were following him.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were following him, Kirk Cousins when he was in Minnesota, and Mahomes as a quarterback show, and he was just like, no, I'm good. And week 14, he just took off.
Yeah.
So they're a bit salty about that. No Terry McLaurin as well.
He's going to get booed a little bit, is what you're saying.
He's going to get booed down in Atlanta. They're an angry Atlanta team.
My question is Mariota for sure going? Has Jaden Daniels officially been ruled out?
He hasn't been officially ruled out. Jaden Daniels' press conference, though, he didn't look like he was in any rush to get back. He was smiling. He goes, hey, whatever the doctors tell me, it's up to the doc. I don't even know why you're asking me. Ask the doctors. Like, he was already passing the buck. So I think it's Mariota there. Either way, no Terry McLaurin either. I like Atlanta to bounce back after getting humiliated. Their pride is on the line here. So I'm going to take Atlanta +1 as my parlay.
Atlanta +1. All right. I ain't mad at that. I mean, I think this is a tough week, so why not go with a team that's basically even money, you know?
Right. And that's you don't want to, and no numbers, they're going to get them away. We're not going to lose them by a hook. Just win the damn game, Atlanta. That's all you got to do.
Win the game. You got, with Jaden out, you have the best player on the field in Bijan.
Yep.
He will be the best player on the field. That young defense, throw some screens. Don't just give the ball to Penix and let him
and also
fire away, especially because you're gonna put your wide receiver coach on the hook.
Yeah, for sure. And I think Darnell Mooney actually might have a kind of a big game the way Trey Tucker did against Washington last week. He's their deep threat guy. He had 3 touchdowns and 150 yards. I laddered him up like 33-1. So I don't know. I think Atlanta explodes a little bit on him.
Okay.
I've been hearing this Bijan name a lot. Who's that? Like, I heard it on other stuff when I watched him break down. It was like Bijan. But it was never on the video. It was just like people talking about Bijan, but I'm not. See, is that the running back?
4-11, folks.
That is the running back.
Bijan.
Who is this guy?
4-11.
Maybe the best running back in football, which is so funny.
Really?
Which makes this all even funnier yesterday because how hard you wanted Atlanta last week. Like, I just watched them play Minnesota. Well, did you not watch Bijan Robinson?
No, I remember them talking about. I was like Bijan.
4-11.
4-11. That's right.
Okay.
But
watch some Bijan tape later.
Watch a Bijan tape. He's shifty. He's fantastic. All right.
Yeah.
Let's move it around then. All right. Well, Hannibal, you're both one for whatever you want to do. Either one of you who's up. I'll put it. Actually, you know what? Not knowing who Bijan is makes me go, Bozeman, you're up next.
Yeah. Listen, man.
I'll use the gavel for that one.
Cleveland won a game they had no business winning. Their defense.
Uh-oh.
I thought that was like a really serious pause.
It is a dramatic pause he's doing there. Speaking of no business, Bozeman's dial-up connection just went up on us. That is definitely our screenshot though for this episode. Hilarious here. Let's see if he's connected. Maybe I can connect him off. He is. Yeah, he's locked in.
Cleveland's defense.
All right. No business.
Oh boy, he did that. You saw that clip with the guy yelling.
Oh, watch out.
Jordan, run!
Yeah. That's a fireable offense, right? Now you're supposed to block. Hold him. Do something. Don't yell. I'm glad he yelled, but yeah, that's insane. Miles.
It was a crazy move. It was the little step.
What do you think he was about to say there? If you had to guess what direction Bose was going.
Cleveland's defense is in. Or what was his pick? They won a game they weren't supposed to be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does that mean that he's going to go Cleveland with 9.5?
No, he's going Detroit. The way he just said they're the Super Bowl
I'm going Detroit, man. You know what y'all think this is? Back from the dead.
That's the way to do the crazy rant. I hope you were doing the rant the entire time while you were frozen. And we just locked you in.
I just started talking.
And you just continued.
I just started talking and trying to shake my internet back on.
Fantastic.
I am going Detroit.
All right, I like it.
Come on, they're gonna win by 20. Cleveland's not good. They don't have the offense. Flacco's going to be turned over. If Lamar Jackson gets sacked 7 times.
7 times Lamar Jackson got sacked. Yeah. How many times do you think they're going to get Flacco?
Oh, 5 and 2 picks.
Right. 5 and 2 picks for sure. I mean, you're right. Detroit looked amazing. I don't know why they won't kill Cleveland. It's impossible to say.
It's just no reason for them.
And you're right. Perfect. Off the upset. I don't care. It's a short week. Detroit. You saw Dan Campbell. He goes for 4th down, 5th down.
Right.
He's fucking. He's crazy.
He's playing like, there's people out there that's got money on us. That's how he coaches. They got money on us, dog. They believe in us.
Oh my God. It's still making me laugh about Hannibal telling that Tigers fan to emotional hedge. Like, that's how his game was like, what's the problem? Just bet on the other team. You get your emotional, right? Make money off this. Yeah. Why do you care?
And he goes to the bar with his friends, and I'm sitting in the booth, and he's grumbling about it. I overhear him like, Hannibal said. He's like, he putting the bet in. Hannibal, God damn it, I can't believe you're doing this to him. But
it worked out.
Guardians won.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Guardians keep winning, Tigers lose. All right, Hannibal, you're up. Who's your first pick?
My first pick.
Pick of the week. Yeah.
I got to be honest. I had to come up with another pick because I did have Falcons and Lions also, so I have to be.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just gonna say I don't think you're being honest, but I like it.
I thought about that.
But at this point, lie to me.
Yes, lie. Yeah. Make up something. Get a roster.
Make some shit.
Simulate some NFL blitz. Whatever you got to do.
I've been and so just to be, I would have our episode we don't go, but I would have done Seahawks as one of mine. I like the Seahawks. For a lot of reasons.
Tonight, you mean the Thursday night game, right? We're airing
just throwing that out there. I just want to be on the record for that. Right. I know that we can't get that in. But I'm on the record. Seahawks by 12
because we air Friday. Seahawks by 12.
Yeah, and so my pick, I went against them last week. I think they're catching the rhythm. The offense is starting to click, and the Raiders' offense is Bazura.
Yes.
And I'm going.
Yo, tell me you're about to.
Hell yeah.
The Bears!
Let's bear down. Yes, sir. Bears!
Yeah! Bears!
Hannibal
Give me the Bears at a pick 'em. That offense is they're confident now, putting real points up.
I like it.
And now it's going to happen.
And now he opens up his DraftKings and emotionally hedges 1,000 on the Raiders.
That's not emotional at all. That is just a good, solid, foundational pick.
Absolutely. And we watched the Raiders. They're terrible. And the game's in Vegas. Already, it's the most expensive ticket of the season. They're expecting at least 60% Bears fans out there, too. It's going to be like a home game.
Oh yeah. I listen.
Pick Bears at a pick, which means they're really favored by 3 on the road.
Now you're king of Vegas as well, Hannibal. Any chance you get helicoptered down for the game at least to flip the coin or something like that and catch your half and get out of there. Once you get out of Bloomington, that is, of course.
Man, yeah, get up out of Indy. That stadium does look futuristic when you drive.
It is the hockey puck. Yeah,
it does. It looks that Raider Stadium looks crazy. But yeah, I like the Bears in this spot right here. Getting the rhythm. offense doing well. I forgot which game. One of the earlier games I watched where the Raiders kept getting the ball to their offense and then they just did nothing with it. And so that is my feeling today.
You were watching the Monday night game versus Chargers, and that's when you text us, boy, this Raiders team is pretty terrible. The offense is absolutely awful.
They're bad.
Yeah, they're bad. That whole roster is bad. And the Bears look good against Dallas, and the only thing that could really keep that streak going is playing the Raiders next. I think this is the 2 times where Caleb's looking good. He looks good. I love it. All right. Go ahead.
I like to say that even though we're 4-11, I've been solid with my prop bets. Just balancing out the people that believe in us. Just giving a little grease back palm.
Your baseball,
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, your baseball fantasy team is also doing well. Anything else you want to tout that doesn't have nothing to do with this damn contest?
I just want you to take Aaron Rodgers under 202.5 passing yards
in Ireland. Yep,
he's in Ireland. 41-year-old traveling across
100%
across the planet, and he's playing on a time that it can't be it's probably his bedtime. He hasn't been throwing for a lot of yards, even when he's throwing touchdowns, just not a lot of yards.
No, he doesn't look good.
So, Minnesota's defense is solid.
Are you trying to get a Minnesota play in there? Is that what it's leading to?
No, dude, because I know not to. You just can't really fuck around with Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
just don't fade that dude.
And there's a lot of fade him. And there's a lot of drunk Steeler fans over there too. When Rooney's like the ambassador or something of Ireland.
No one travels better than the Steelers fan. That Steelers stadium's gonna be packed out.
Well, it's funny it's true, but it's also not true. Like, Steeler fans travel. Like, they travel, they're everywhere. That's because they moved out of Pittsburgh. No, they live everywhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they started in Pittsburgh. They packed up.
Pittsburgh, right.
Yeah, they brought their towels with them, but now they live everywhere else around the world. Like, they travel. No, that's where they are. They're in Dublin. They're in Vegas.
That's where they are.
All right, let me go. How about this is a great petty game. We are the kings. If anything, our niche is pettiness and revenge. And we have the ultimate one coming Sunday night. Packers, Cowboys, the Micah Parsons game. Micah Parsons coming back to Dallas. Green Bay fans are painting murals of Jerry Jones. Thank you, Jerry. I hope this game is a split screen of one of the game of Parsons sacking Dak Prescott and the rest of just Jerry Jones with machines hooked up to him, just having to watch this suffering. I think the Packers coming, especially with no CeeDee Lamb, are going to crush the Cowboys, and it's going to be one of the greatest shows our country is giving on Sunday night prime time.
And the Packers have got to be stinging.
That's right. That. They just lost to the Browns. They know they shouldn't have. No business losing that game.
They got to be stinging. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, and they were just the best team in football until that game. We just saw what the Cowboys are. 6.5, 6.5, and it almost makes me feel worse. I would rather be 9.5, to be honest with you. I'd feel better about it. I think they win this. I think they win this by 20, like they did in the playoffs, like they always do. I mean,
yeah, it's why do you trade your best player to the team that routinely knocks you out of the playoffs?
Right.
Why would you do that? And now it's time for him to suffer.
And he's gonna have to eat that L. He's gonna have to eat it and watch it. And there's gonna be 8 different camera angles on him, when you tried to say like we're better off without him. He's kind of like Trump, like where he just lies and we're just like, yeah, that's what he says. Like we have to put up with it because he owns the damn team. Yeah. Like he owns the city. He's like, yeah, no, we can stop the run. We're like, yeah, okay, well, he could do that too.
We got a guy get the
He could have done that too if you wanted him to.
10 best football players.
Right. He's already in the Hall of Fame. He's only 25 years old. So Green Bay Packers minus 6.5 to absolutely destroy Jerry Jones and Cowboys. Micah Parsons might do it. Hell, I might, if there's a Micah Parsons anytime touchdown prop, I might put that in there. He's gonna rip through them all.
Can I pitch?
Yeah, pitch. It's up to you guys.
Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers. They're at New England, getting 5.5 now, coming off a upset themselves.
Oh, I think New England will win this game.
Mm-hmm.
But I got the 3 down. I got the 4 down. Now we're talking. got to get them by a touchdown. And I just don't know if New England's well-rounded enough. And I think Carolina's defense is solid enough. It's a game that I absolutely don't want to watch. I wish we could take the under on that and be done.
What is that number?
It
is 5.5.
43, 5.5.
Yeah, that's a big number. New England should be laying 5.5 to anybody.
Number, right? That's what I'm saying. New England shouldn't. I understand they can't win by 5, but they shouldn't be getting 5.5 for anybody.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
That's a large number.
Their quarterback fumbled it twice last week. They had 5 turnovers. And New England Patriots quarterback, real quick, Hannibal is
Drake May.
Yay! There we go. That was pretty.
Man.
That was so impressive that froze Bozeman's feet again. he's in perpetual shock that you do. Drake May was the quarterback. That was good job by you. Now, this is what we're gonna do. Now you propose another game, and I'll do the gavel. We'll decide between between Bozeman's Carolina and whoever. You have another one in the holster. Although I love your Bears pick.
Okay.
As soon as Bozeman.
Now.
Mm-hmm.
Jets and Dolphins.
Yes.
Right? Jets and Dolphins in Miami.
Somebody's got to win.
Somebody's got to win. And I think the Jets 0-3 is a better 0-3 than the Dolphins 0-3.
Their O is better than your O.
Their O is still an O, but it's a different value O if we're grading on a curve. Jets almost had that win, so they're probably stinking a little bit from having that last minute field goal loss after having that, they had that field goal block to return. Everybody was hyped.
Block. Aaron Glenn was doing a dance, set to Earth, Wind, and Fire. You've seen the memes. That was pretty amazing. Yeah, they lost to Tampa Bay, good team. They lost to the Steelers, good team, by 2. They got blown out by Buffalo, but that's Buffalo. You're right. In Miami, who played on Thursday night 2 weeks ago, they played okay. First Buffalo, whatever. Buffalo probably didn't take them seriously. But you're right. If you look at 2 0-3 teams, I look at one team where obviously they're playing for a coach and one where I think they quit on a coach. The guy who's dancing on the sidelines, at least they're playing for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mike McDaniels, they're already talking about, man, get me the fuck out of here. They're already talking. Tyreek Hill's already talking about his trade destinations, where he wants to go. They're talking about bringing Darren Waller back. So I like that. Jets is a better O than your O. And plus, it keeps our tradition of having a Monday night sweat. We got to have a Monday night sweat. And there's 2 Monday night games this week, and they're both trash. But I am actually intrigued by that Jets and Dolphins one. It is in South Beach. You love the South Beach. And New Yorkers, they'll show up to South Beach. They are...
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
So Jets, that's when they got John Gotti. It was like 2 fucking locals.
That's real.
Yeah, that's a real soundbite.
I thought that was from a movie.
No, it's real. That's a real soundbite. When they arrested John Gotti, and they're like, "So why don't you tell us about John Gotti?" And this guy is like,
"He was the best guy around."
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
And his buddies in the corner. They said he murdered. Well, I'm going to make an executive decision with the gavel since Bozeman has trash Wi-Fi and got disconnected and froze. Monday night sweat. We're going to go with the Jets as our 5th pick.
Okay.
So there it is. We'll have Detroit minus, 9.5 versus Cleveland. Is that what we said that line was?
Yeah.
Just to sum it up. Oh, Bozeman's texting. Well, my internet is garbage. The classic whelp text. So we have... Lions minus 9.5 versus the Browns. We have Atlanta +1 versus Washington. Chicago, what's that line? That's a pick 'em. Another one. Just win the damn game versus the Raiders. Packers minus 6.5 versus the Cowboys. And your New York Jets are getting 2.5. I like we're getting 2.5 there. Who the hell is Miami to be favored against anybody? Oh, here comes Bozeman.
Get more reps. What?
Yeah. I like this ongoing segment we got. You come in just mid rant from whatever connection you're in. I feel like you're doing 4 different shows. I love it. What's going on? What do you got to dial up? What's happening here with the connection, Bozeman?
No, man. Sometimes my internet just be like, "Hey, dog, I ain't working today."
That's fine, but I tell you what, it did push your Carolina play down the totem pole. The gavel was made. Hannibal made a convincing argument. We are going with to keep our Monday night sweats. Just to update you and the fans, the New York Jets plus 2.5 was Hannibal's Monday night selection. That's going to be our 5th pick.
What?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Well, I don't have the gavel, but I guess it's an emotional bet for me.
Emotional hedging? You like Miami there?
Emotional hedging.
You like yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think that Jets comeback against Tampa was a fluke. They let off the gas pedal. I think actually Miami got confidence going toe-to-toe with Buffalo on the road last week. I think they're at home.
All right.
I think it is definitely a must win, but we're 4-11, so it's not like I could be like, trust me.
No, and there's we certainly can't do that, and it's also hard to make an argument for full confidence in Miami, who looks like the worst team in football because you're not last week, but you know what I mean. Just like New England should be laying points, the argument is why is Miami laying points at all? I like Miami too, but let's do it. Let's do Jets. We need a Monday night sweat anyway.
Monday night sweat.
Yes. So that'll wrap it up. So you at home right now, but because I know Hannibal, the king of the Airbnb, is in Bloomington, who loves the connoisseur there at Hockey Hannibal season.
I think that's what's wrong with my internet. I'm trying to get his internet from Chicago.
Kevin Bozeman, listen to the Boze Knows podcast. And where can you? I know you both guys put out some dates. Is it kevinbozeman.com? You do your plug.
kevinbozeman.com, please.
Beautiful.
Oh, tour dates. Boze Knows podcast for the best prop bets.
Yes,
that's what I'm about to start.
I do love that talent. I love that talent. Don't listen to one word I say on this show, but go to another website where my picks are real and they actually win. Go over there to Kevin Bozeman and Boze Knows podcast. Hannibal Buress, Hockey Hannibal. Hockey season starting off. You just put out some dates. Is that HannibalBuress.com as well?
Yeah, HannibalBuress.com. I'm in Atlantic City next Friday, October 4th.
10-4 birthday show. Love it. My birthday show.
Yeah.
Is that the Brigada?
At the at Harris.
Well, that makes me feel better. You not knowing quarterbacks' names or Bijan Robinson when you don't even know your own information and dates and venues where you're going to be at.
I think it's Harris. Yeah, it's Harris, man.
All right, so what's up?
It's under the Caesars umbrella.
What's our 5 games?
I was just saying Detroit, Atlanta, Chicago, Green Bay, Jets. Solid.
Got it.
A lot of NFC North. I just noticed.
Yep.
Almost the whole damn division. Almost the whole damn division, except for the Ireland game. I love it. And then and then cut you out and stay tuned to more 3 Degenerates. Subscribe, thumbs up, tell 50,000 of your friends. We got a live show coming up in October, end of October in New York. We got a new theme song coming. Oh, the team is involved. Now we start the momentum to get into second quarter, to move up. We have to move up to at least the top 4,000 by next week. And we got to do small goals. We're tied for 5,009th right now.
Let's get over 500 for a week.
Well, you're right. Crawl before we walk, but we're doing it. Cue the 5-0 song as we take off. And that is it for the 3 Degenerates.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, gents.
Boom. No worries. It was good. Hold on. It was good. As he freezes, he's apologizing for freezing as he froze again.
Am I still frozen?
No, you just came back. It was actually perfect because you froze the second Hannibal knew Drake May, and it shocked you so much that you were locked in. It was great. Like, what? Wow. It was incredible.
All right, best of luck, boys. Let's try to make some money this week, all right?
All right, let's do it. All right, fellas.
All right.
Great.
Peace.